Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome or welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle YouTube channel and the Lucky Stars community. Cat Star here with your money career reading for the week of January 27th through February 2nd. Had to take a breath there because already moving into February. All right. As a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody, so please do take what is for you and leave what isn't. For those of you liking and sharing the videos, thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. I also want to give a huge shout out to all of the new and returning viewers and subscribers. Thank you all so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. All right, we're going to jump right in. Hopefully you're having the most amazing week. It is Friday. Super thankful and happy. We're going to take a little bit of a drive over the weekend. Get out and get some fresh air, get some new perspectives, all that kind of good stuff. So hopefully you guys have some fun plans coming or that you're going to be doing or fulfilling over the weekend. All right, let's see what else. Okay. Wow. All right, Aquarius. Lots of goodness coming in and coming through for you this week as far as money and career go. Oh, flip it. Okay, wow. Flipping cards. Look at that. Ooh. That is so interesting here. Got the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom. Actually, we're going to do that one there. Interesting. Okay. Actually, nope. Spirit says over here. Okay. All right. So you have quick success coming in. So something that you have been thinking about, planning on moving towards is actually going to bring in an amount of quick success. This could be a big amount. It could be a little bit, but you are going to feel momentum. Okay. You are going to feel momentum. For some of you, this is, going to be kind of solidifying an idea that you've had. For some of you, you've just been putting your toes in the water, kind of dipping in, trying to decide if this is something that you want to do or not. And what is coming through is that there is going to be a quick success with it. So it's going to really give you that knowing that this is something that is viable, that is something that is worth moving towards or putting your energy, your own financial capital, whatever it may be, into. Okay, so this quick success, now this isn't like a get rich quick scheme kind of thing, but this quick success is going to show you that you are in fact on the right path, that whatever it is, the idea, the project, the product, whatever it may be, that it is going to be viable, that it is worth putting your attention into. Again, there is quick success around it. So for those of you that have been kind of shying away from doing it, but you put like a prototype out as what's coming through, it does show that it is going to be successful. There is that quick success, that quick hit. That doesn't mean, listen carefully here, because this is going to be a hard truth for some of you, Aquarius. That doesn't mean that it's going to stay in that space. There are going to be moments, there are going to be times potentially where that kind of ebbs, where it kind of goes down, right? Where you have that curve with that quick success that's shooting upward. And then, there may be times where it begins to come down. That doesn't mean that it's not successful. That doesn't mean that it's not viable. That doesn't mean that it's going to crash and burn. Like I'm seeing a kite that is soaring really high in the sky and everything is going, and then all of a sudden it's like the breeze stops and it just slams into the ground, right? That's not what's coming through here. But what is coming through here is that there is that potential where you have that really quick success, and then it does begin to come down a little bit. What that is meaning, or what is coming through with that, Aquarius, as that hard truth, is that we need to really, because your next card here is make a plan, right? Develop a plan. We need to have a kind of a, what is the word that's wanting to come through here? A padding, if you will, okay? So that when that happens, we don't get fearful or we don't get scared, okay? The reason why you're not successful yet, or Aquarius, is because some of you have been super, super scared to actually put your whole foot in the water. You've been dipping your toe because you're worried that it's not going to work. So then when this quick success comes through and you're soaring really, really high, that's beautiful and you feel very validated for whatever this is for you. And yet when it starts to come down a little bit, that fear comes back in and you are ready to jump ship, okay? This is where you've been holding yourself back. This is why you've been keeping yourself away from success, or why you're not successful yet. This is a hard truth coming through here, right? In the beginning of this reading here, Aquarius, it's because you know, you haven't been really both feet in. You've been kind of one foot in or a little bit of the toe in and not fully in. So as far as this goes, whatever this is for you, Aquarius, you're going to have that quick success. It may come down a little. Be ready for that. That doesn't mean that it's not going to stand the test of time, though. Okay, so if you're so fearful about it because you have these other cards here showing that, then that could pose an issue for you, and that could keep you from being successful because you're not willing to go all the way in. Okay. Now you also have the Hierophant with that. So this is really having that success, that education, and this little bit of insight as far as education in this message is going to be invaluable for you. This is going to be invaluable. Really, really, you know, focus in and allow yourself to look at that success. For some of you, there may be a bit of a team, or you might have a group around you when potentially that comes down just that little bit. I'm not saying it's slamming to the ground like that kite metaphor that came through, right? That's not what I'm seeing happening. But when it does begin to come down a little bit, which is inevitable, it is inevitable no matter what it is. Tesla, you know, just throwing stuff out here. What is the little elf cookies things? I don't know. That's the image I'm seeing here. Hopefully you understand what I'm saying, but it's inevitable. Things go up, things go down, things go up, things go down, right? Stock market goes up, goes down. Things happen that way. But if you have a group of people, some people that are there that can actually hold that key to keeping you kind of grounded within this and not letting you kind of jump ship as often you might want to do, then that is going to assist you during this time. You also need to develop a plan. So you have this develop a plan coming in here. Develop a plan for when that happens. Have people around you for when that happens. Trust the people that you have around you. Make sure that they are people that are trustworthy, that they are people that have your best and or the products, the companies, however this may come through for you, the projects, best, like wants the best for all of it, that they are seeing this as the same or within the same vision or similar vision that you have for it, Aquarius. Make sure that those are the people that you have around you, because if not, they could actually be holding you back from success also. If you have somebody who is like, nope, let's jump ship, let's go, let's go, let's go, and doesn't have like that big picture idea, this, you know, make sure that they are people that are not going to hide the hard truths from you. Make sure that they are people that are actually going to have the best interest of all of it, including you, in the forefront. Okay, develop a plan for when that happens. If that happens, it's not set in stone. Nothing is. Okay, nothing's ever set in stone. But if this happens, you have that quick success, and then it comes down a little bit, and you get scared or fearful. Develop a plan for what's going to happen then. Okay, because you also have the Seven of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. So this is difficult energy, Aquarius. This is really what put me into, you know, right, that understanding or that seeing that there's that potential, that there's going to be some fear, that you may have some fear around this because potentially you invested a lot, potentially you've used your own cash capital. For some reason I'm seeing a movie, like the big reel of the movie that used to go into the projector that would spin or play. Yeah, I think they still use those at movie theaters. I'm not really sure. However that may resonate. So somebody, one of you, many of you, may have invested your own cash capital into a movie or a film, or even a kind of movie theater, or producing or putting a movie out, something like that. Take it if it resonates, don't if it doesn't, and are very fearful around that. As you know, you don't know, and you don't know when you put new things out there, you don't always know, but you can, survey an audience. You can kind of put fillers out there. You can market. There's much that you can do, and that's where this planning, develop a plan, is coming in for you during this time, Aquarius. Okay. Now you also have that Seven of Swords and that Five of Pentacles. So again, some of you may actually be in this place, in this space of having some real fear. Some of you may be intimidated. Some of you may be, actually in a space where you may actually um, sabotage yourself. Okay. Sabotage yourself, put yourself in a bad situation. Again, this is what we have been talking about all the way through this. Some of you may, decide that this decision or whatever it may be is not something that you want to do with this team or with this group of people that kind of you've formed around you to keep you grounded. For some of you, you've known that there was that potential that this could really go off, that this could really, really just skyrocket, be amazing, have this quick success, but that's been fearful for you, or you have been scared of that. So you may isolate yourself. You need to get a plan around this, Aquarius. Okay. You need to get a plan around this, because we can be just as fearful of success as we are of failure. And for some of you, that is what's coming through here. So this is a hard truth. Don't sabotage yourself. Don't isolate yourself. Don't put yourself out in the in the cold. Allow yourself to not jump ship. Ride this out. Ride this out, Aquarius. This is why Spirit is bringing through that. This is why you're not successful yet, or you haven't had that success, is because you've been 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You've been kind of doing this tango, if you will. I don't know much about dances, but that's what came through. I don't even know if that works or not, to be honest with you, but kind of been doing this 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And now that you're in this position, Aquarius, make sure that you don't jump before everything blows up in the most perfect, beautiful way, okay? Because your next card here is money coming in. So this is going to be successful. We know that, quick success. But when it goes down, that doesn't mean it's crashing and burning, as in that kite again. It just means that sometimes it needs to stabilize. There's that balancing factor, and that balancing factor tends to come in no matter what you're talking about, whether it's money and career, whether it's love, whether it's, health, whatever. It tends to be this balancing factor, but that balancing factor comes in and then that goes right back up. Okay. So that brings that money in. This is lucrative. However this comes through for you, right? This may actually be a side project. It may be, passive income that you're putting out or you're creating. It could be a piece of content. It could come any way for you here, Aquarius, but for some of you, have really put your beliefs, right? Because you have that Hierophant here. You've really tuned into your morals, your values, your beliefs, your compass, if you will, and put something together with your heart and soul that is to bringing that quick success. Develop that plan, but do know that money is coming in, that there is money that is coming in due to this. So don't sabotage yourself. Don't run away before that can come in, before the full impact can be reached. And that full impact, just so you know, can take years, right? This is something that, to see the big picture, not just that little freeze frame or that little snippet of it going up and then you start to see it coming back down that little bit. Don't take that freeze frame. Don't let that scare you, because this is very lucrative. That money is coming in around this, okay? Then you also have the Page of Wands with that here, Aquarius. And with that Page of Wands energy, that passion is what's driving this for you. But be certain that you are not letting that passion scare you or run you in the opposite direction. Stay true with this, okay? Don't let yourself get scared and run away. This is this new it could be a new position for some of you too. That project, the content, the product, whatever it is, it's worth taking the risk for. It's worth really staying for the long haul. Okay, well, see it as this challenge. See it as a challenge that you can rise up to, and that you can, for some of you, I just have to put this out here, that you can overcome. Okay, and it's not anything to overcome, but for some of you, I just see that often you are the one that is running away from things. It's almost as if, right now, this is that Five of Pentacles, feeling left out, but it's almost as if you're out there just running. Like when something starts to go good, you like hightail it in the opposite direction. Like these ones are facing this way, this one is facing this way. It's like you hightail it in the opposite direction, like sabotage yourself. Like, I can't take it when things are so good, they're meant to be bad almost. And Spirit's like, no, that's BS. Things are meant to be good for you, Aquarius. Better and better and better. How much better can this get? Because it continues to get better. So have that plan for when you get that fearful energy, that fearful mindset, that fearful, kind of feeling in your gut. Have that plan in place so that you aren't running away, so that you are staying for the whole thing, so that you are getting to have that whole impact kind of idea, taking that risk, but knowing that risk is going to pan out, that it's going to pay off. It's a hard truth when we have to look at ourselves and see, Aquarius, don't shoot the messenger, because this is what is coming through here, that we have to see that sometimes we're just sabotaging ourselves and doing it to ourselves, that we're not successful yet because of some of the choices that we make. And when things get good, we get scared and we run in the other direction. Spirit is saying, do not do this, because this has the potential, Aquarius, if you can see it through, to be big, to be huge, to bring in a lot of money, to have this quick success and a little bit of a burn, but back up to that soaring energy. Okay, now you close off here with the Queen of Pentacles. This is really, for some of you, you have been wanting to take this space as being this independent, self-made person, and you have this opportunity. You have this opportunity, Aquarius, but it all comes down to what you decide to do. Do you decide to stay and stick it out? Do you decide to have that plan in place, to listen to the group or the teammates or the people that you have kind of cultivated around you to keep you kind of in focus and grounded, all of that good stuff? Are you choosing to stay within that, or are you going to get scared and sabotage? This is the question that's coming in. You have a lot of talent. You have a lot of good ideas. The details are there. You have really worked your bum off, right? You have really worked for this, Aquarius. So are you going to move into that area of self-made, or are you going to shy away and, move the other way and self-sabotage? That is what is coming through for you, because there's a lot of money coming in. There is that success. There's a plan that needs to be developed so that you don't kind of keep yourself away from it. Okay, it is a hard truth coming through here, Aquarius. It is a hard truth, but some of you need to hear it, and often or not, more often than not, almost all of us need to hear it, because we've all been in a position such as this before, and it's just a good reminder. It's good, a good message, good insight for you to be able to look at it truthfully and say, okay, maybe this is why I'm not successful yet, or maybe this is why it hasn't happened. Maybe this is something that I'm doing, or maybe there's something that I need to create a plan around so I can have that success and I can have that money coming in a beautiful, positive way, instead of feeling, right, like I need to run the other way, or that it's too good to be true. All right, I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit that like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, feel free to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload new readings. It is free for you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and it does support the Lucky Stars community in growing and thriving. As always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. I'll see you in the next reading.